Hey YouTubers, this is Erin E. here to do a video on living proof. And before I get started, I just want to make a few comments because I know there's going to be some haters. So just want to say this. First of all, I have had nearly no sleep. I'm 36 and I have just brought my makeup and threw like a mineral veil and just a few things on barely, so I don't even have a really heavy set of makeup on, and I am completely exhausted. I have hardly slept at all last night. So, and I washed my hair last night. I have not styled it. I have barely ran a comb through it. So actually, it's a really good example of what to expect from this product. Anyway, so yeah, I didn't always look like this, by the way, but I want to present a real and true version of myself instead of like an overly done perfection. I'm sure at some point you'll see some videos with better makeup, but this is it for now. Alright, so this is what I used to look like, and I'm going to turn you around. Hold on. It was like 1995. But anyway, for those of you who want to, there's always hater comments, and of course we'll talk about, I've got a huge nose, and we'll talk about that later, but it's all about loving yourself. So, and I do. So, alright, so to living proof. I tried it. I was actually going to do a video and show you my hair when it was just before I tried the product or anything, because it was really, really bad. I do blow dry a lot. It's usually on a cool setting, but I always let my hair blow in the wind. I can't help it. I roll my windows down, and it just wreaks havoc on my hair. Yeah. So it's pretty bad. I swim a lot. I try to put some oils in it and stuff like olive oil or coconut oil. It does help for a short time, but I mean, it was just really crunchy on the ends. I don't dye a lot, but I had some dye jobs a while back, and in some highlights and stuff. And of course, my bangs, they're cut terribly right now. Yes, I did it myself. I haven't been to the salon. I did that kind of pin-up-y style, is kind of my style, and so it works really well when you have them curled and pinned up and stuff like that. And usually they're a little more what I call Betty Paged, where it's more the rounded, but I haven't done that. And usually my hair is like real dark, but anyway. So, long story short, I tried the Living Proof for the first time last night, and the one I tried was the Restore, of course. I'll try the thickening later, maybe in like a couple months or a month or so, to give their product time to work. And so actually the very first thing I noticed is I liked the way it smelled, and that's really important to me. And I actually, when I was washing my hair, it felt completely different than any shampoo I've used on my hair so far. When I started working with it, I could tell like it felt like it got down in my hair, as opposed to other products just kind of being on top of my hair, or after a while you use them and they build up or they're on top. I used nothing but Pantene for years and years and years, and it's still not a horrible product. It's just that it doesn't work quite as well. Technology has moved forward. Alright, so as you already know, I'm not going to show the bottles and talk too much about all that, because you can see that everywhere. You can see it when you go buy it. And I'm at work at my desk and not at home with my shampoo anyway. My lovely office, you can see back there, I'm a real estate agent, and I work in Central Texas, and we have a little country office. It's very idealistic. I love it. Anyway, so back to the Living Proof. So the first thing I noticed, like I said, I love the shampoo, and then the conditioner just really, when I put it on, it started to feel really good. And so when I got out and my hair started drying, even when it was still pretty wet, the first thing I noticed is that my bangs, usually like they stay stuck all crazy or whatever until I force them down with a comb and blow dry them, and they actually kind of started, when they were still wet, they like fell back in place, and I noticed that my hair had a little bit of spring to it. Even when it was still wet, it had like a little spring, and I have done nothing. This is what I've done this morning. As you can tell, I look pretty messy still. I have gotten up, put on my clothes, grabbed my makeup, and ran to work so I wouldn't be late to open the office. And so since last night, it pretty much, my bangs dried, and all I did is this morning is ran a comb through it. And you can see that it's like kind of bouncy. And usually it's not like that unless I use some product, like I curl them or I do something with them. So again, they're cut terribly, you know, don't pay attention to all that. Also, super shiny. This is no product. This is just my hair washed last night with the Living Proof, the Restore, and I mean, it's just so soft, and I feel like it's not too heavy and it's not too light, so it doesn't feel stripped and it doesn't feel weighted or anything like that. So I feel like, you know, oh wow, I could, you know, do so many different things right now without too much product. God, I'm gonna look like Peggy Bundy if I tease my hair anyway. From Married with Children. I like her, by the way. You should watch some videos. She was a trip. I totally missed out on her character when I was younger because, you know, we all liked Kelly Bundy, which I love Christina Applegate, but Peg was the real trip, and I just totally missed that fact the first time around until I became a middle-aged woman. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah. So the ends are still, so obviously I haven't flat ironed my hair, just like I said. I haven't done hardly anything to it. I know it looks like a hot mess still, but I can tell you what, compared, it's still soft. So like, it's been what? I've slept in it, and as any woman with damaged hair knows, the real test is like, your hair always feels pretty good after you get out of the shower, you use conditioner, it dries, it kind of has that shiny, and it feels a little bit thicker and more manageable for a while, but then as it really dries and the moisture gets out of it, it feels, it starts to feel really dry again after a couple of hours. So actually this has probably lasted the longest out of everything. It is a little bit, no product is a miracle product. I maybe one day, maybe it's out there. This is just the best I've found so far. So, of course, it's still, you know, damaged and it's still a little dry, but it is like shiny and way better than, and like I said, this is no blow drying, no curling, no flat ironing, nothing. So it looks like a hot mess, but I would say like the shine factor is higher. Like my hair is always a little bit shiny, especially if you use like coconut oils and stuff, that will make your hair shiny too, but just like magnified, I don't know how to explain it, like more dimensional shine. And they don't even, I'm sure it's on the box, I don't remember, I read everything, but I don't even know if that's one of their biggest claims, but I just really like the texture of it, I love. I'm going to try the thickening cream next. I also got the volume ones, so I'll try those later, but I just wanted to do like a really damaged hair video and talk about it. So first day using it, I'm going to keep trying it. Yeah, I'd say it's a little expensive, but I'm pretty glad I tried it. I was looking at all the videos, I got so excited that I went ahead and washed my hair last night, and I was supposed to wait till this morning. But it's probably good because what little bit of sleep I did get, I kind of just had to run, get up, and grab my stuff and go, so I wouldn't have had time anyway. So, yeah, overall, I'd say pretty good buy. I'd try it, and I'll check back in with you guys. Thanks. Bye.